Welcome back to What We Think of It. We are your hosts, James King and
Shockwave.
And we just came out of watching 73 Yards. It was nice to have a cameo.
Yeah, I
from
did
Chris Stewart.
like honestly. That I'll give one credit to. Okay, right, cinematography for 73 Yards, very good. Being a sort of cameraman myself, and obviously with what me and James do, I paid like at the very beginning. I knew the second that shot angled away from the Doctor and showed Ruby, and then we'd angle back and the Doctor would be gone. Smart, but you could see it coming if you know it. But yeah, smart. I like that. And then when the woman was on the phone to the mum, we had that quite like you'd think scene that I was glad they did because I thought, yeah, why haven't they tried that? And then the camera goes all shaky and like brief, like blur, like that. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see what I've just done. That was smart. Like, yeah, really good cinematography. Loved it. Soundtrack. I wouldn't say there's any like outstanding a track that stands out, but very good. I think it fit the episode. Murray Gold never disappoints. Let's be honest. Yeah, so that was some definitely good elements. We're not going to do like a whole up and down thing. Who culture do that? But yeah, I think it had its good bits. And yeah, Kate Stewart coming into shot, that was cool. And obviously we'd actually seen that scene, the pictures from when they filmed that for like I think again like a year or something. Everyone thought Kate might be her mother because of the blonde hair. Obviously that's not the case, but yeah, it's a shame Kate was literally just a cameo. I really thought I thought this. I didn't know she'd appear in this, but I thought the second unit appeared. Oh, okay, they're gonna sort this out, and then no, they all just fuck off, which is good. It leaves a sense of threat and dread, and what's Ruby gonna do? And at that point, I was still invested.
Randomly at the end when we find out that spoilers by the way. When we find out that the woman that was 73 hours ago was just old Ruby, she just randomly appears in 2024 somehow.
And is somehow able to teleport and knows what this means, all this weird stuff. And we still don't... if you've watched Unleashed, I haven't watched it all, but I saw the bit where the actual actor who played the woman said, I'm not even sure what I was saying, I just got given a script and a rough idea of what to do, so I don't... And she had this weird black line on her face, and that can't have been a birthmark, I don't think, but that was never shown on camera. But fun fact, we never actually did see the face. We had a very brief chance, but unless you watch the behind the scenes, you won't know what she looks like. I'll mention another thing quick. Susan Twist did cameo at the start, and Ruby, we are getting like, because we're halfway through the season, we're halfway close, like, the Doctor's now seen her, Ruby saw her last episode as that thing, but yeah, considering she appeared as a 3D hologram in Boom, they both got a good look at her, so Ruby was like, hold on, haven't I seen you before? And then obviously she hadn't. Susan Twist, I thought she might have some weird alien interference, but no, she genuinely did just have the same effect as everyone else and just ran off. But cool cameo, looking forward to seeing what that, like, Russell has still got, like, he's given me hope. I'm still looking forward to finding out who Susan Twist is. We had Miss Flood appear again, first time since Church on Ruby Road. Didn't do much, but again, they're not meant to, are they? They're meant to all be in the background until something. I'm just hope Russell can deal with it all in the finale and make it satisfactory. I think it's recently been confirmed, what with it now being confirmed that it's two-parter, I think, finale, because they're releasing it in cinemas. More about that at the end. Yeah. So, he's got 2 episodes to wrap it up, and obviously we're all theorising, and if you don't want to hear a fan theory that literally has gone everywhere in the community, and me and James are actually some of the first to see the post that, shout out to Daniel from SJA Daily, he's a Sarah Jane Adventures account, big fan of Sarah Jane Adventures. Obviously he'd spotted the theme and was like one of the first people, definitely the first post that I ever saw linked to the whole trickster theory, because he's the Pantheon and all that. And yeah, I support that. I watched Sarah Jane as a kid, so I'd love to see him be in Doctor Who, because he never did much in Sarah Jane. He did, but he couldn't. The whole point, every story was just trying to, because when he goes on Earth, he can maintain his form for a brief amount of time, but then it doesn't last unless time gets fucked up or something like that.
Yeah, because I'm hoping that both episodes of the finale will be available at midnight on the same night, like with the first episodes. So I'll be able to watch it on TV, and Shock will be watching it in the cinema. So how we've been doing this podcast is, while watching the episode, I'll have Shockwave on FaceTime.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it throughout, so we can gather our thoughts for the podcast afterwards.
But the finale, because he's going to the cinema to see it, we won't be able to do that. So it's a case of me watching the finale, him watching the finale, and the next day,
we'll have to then call and gather our thoughts about it, and then. But I think it's not. We're not going to split it up into 2 episodes, because if they're going to be, we'll see. If the 2 parts of the finale are really interlinked, then we'll just do it as one big long review. If they're separate enough for two episodes, I think we'll do that. But if I'm honest, I think we'll just do it as one big review. It will just be a couple days later than usual. Like usually we'll release this on, like it's currently 1:35 a.m. on Saturday the 25th of May, and usually I'll release this later on the same day, and we try and get it out on Saturdays. We're pretty good at that so far. Again, some of you might not care and you might wait a few days to watch review videos and podcast episodes anyway, but for those who, like it on Saturdays, apologies, it might be Sunday or Monday, especially if it's a long, because it's 2 parts,
Yeah.
But yeah, so either there's not much to say about 73 Yards. That's why we've gone and talked about other stuff, because it was a letdown. It wasn't terrible, but like I'd still watch it over Space Babies and probably The Devil's Call, because I've rewatched that a lot and it's good, but it does drain you a bit. But I'd still rate it. It's a 7. Could have been better. Next week, Dot and Bubble. We think it looks very Black Mirror-like. We've known that since the Series 1 trailer. Obviously, for those who don't know what that's like, you can research it.
I gotta say,
it looks okay. I'm not going to comment on it until we've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I would say my current favourite episode of the series so far is Boom. It's my favourite episode of the series.
It will definitely get out top, though. I don't think it's going to ever remain the best, because having rewatched it a few times, it's fine, but the child actor really pisses me off. She's at least 12, but she acts a lot younger, and just we already discussed our issues with it in the review. Go listen to it if you want to know.
Yeah, so if you haven't listened to it or want to listen to it again, listen to the previous episode of the review. Boom.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it was a previous episode. I'm so out of touch with time at the moment because of that. But yeah, really, I was expecting a lot more, and a waste of an actor as well. They wasted. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but the guy who played Roger Guilliam, I thought he was going to have a massive part. We've known about it for a year. I'd seen him in 1899, the show that Netflix cancelled because they're twats, or because it just didn't get enough views because they didn't give it enough time, but that's a story for another day. He was really good in that. That was another sci-fi thing. I thought, you know what? Let him shine in Doctor Who. And even the actor said, I'll be part of the Doctor Who family for a short while. Mate, you're in about 3 scenes. It's like a real letdown. I thought he was going to be in a lot more and have more of a part, but no, they just wasted him as an actor, which is a shame.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, there you are, and goodbye.
Yeah, so it sucks. Come on, Russell. He's a Welsh actor. You should have known better. But we've seen a couple of previews for the next episode, but it doesn't reveal much. We'll see. I'm interested in the next episode, but and I know in Rogue we might get a scene where we get all the Doctor's faces appear on a hologram. I always love when that happens, and any excuse to see Peter Capaldi again in a sort of return. I really hope if they show Peter Capaldi's face, they use the long hair, not the short hair. It's random.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. If not, then I hope the finale impresses, because they've gone out their way to put it in cinemas. I mean, Christ, I saw the trailer in the cinema for Doctor Who Series 1. I was like, it's weird seeing it on the screen, but we've not been in the cinema as a show or anything since the 50th, and that was in 2013.
Yeah, 11 years ago.
Yeah, and I've never seen it in the cinema, so it's good, and it's not hard to get tickets. It's virtually in every cinema in the UK. It's brilliant, but if it's in the cinema, let's just hope it isn't shit, because that's a big push and probably a lot of money. But tickets are selling, so fair enough. It's a money grabber, I suppose, isn't it? Paying for something you could watch for free, although not the TV license. But if you live with parents and stuff, then it's different. But paying for something you could watch for free just to see it on a massive screen, I'm only doing it for the sake of saying I could see it in the cinema. And it's not too expensive. It's about 15 quid or something. So yeah, either way, the only other episode we haven't spoke about that might be better than all of Series 1 is, again, being written by Moffat. And it's a Christmas special. We won't say the title because not everyone might want to know that, and I think it's been leaked. But yeah, so maybe that'll be good. If everything else, if all else fails, we've still got a Moffat Christmas special to look forward to this year. So
yay!
So thank you for listening / watching the highlights. Yeah, what did you think of the episode? Vote in the poll, comment on YouTube. Thank you for watching / listening. We'll see you guys this time next week.